really bad. I'm in a bad position right now. Alright, let's see if I can come back from this. I don't know if I can. This is really hard already. I lost all my instinct and everything. Ah, nice break. That's instinct. What? This is really hard. Really hard. I don't know how to approach this at the moment. Yeah. She threw an air projectile and it was completely invisible. That's when I knew that at that point I had to be so careful because I didn't want any kind of lag to be involved in that match. That's why I took it really slow, but I don't know. Freaking talking about ponytail sources. You guys are silly. And I definitely did not want to risk on any DPs because again, when there's like weird lag like that, I second guess myself. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't Dragon Punch towards the direction that she's jumping on because there's always a lot of frames of animation that are missing during the jumps, which I can guess wrong, basically. Ah, jeez. Backdash? No, no backdash. Uh-oh, here comes the lag. If you guys notice the stuttering, that's very bad. Stuttering in this game is probably the biggest problem in lag issues because not only it messes with the manuals, but every time you do shadow moves, it actually slows down the entire game in frames. So that can be very, very bad. Oh my god. Keyboard Shark! Welcome to the stream, dude. Thank you so much for joining the sub family and bringing even continued more further support. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you for the extra support, brother. Give it up for Keyboard Shark, people. Give it up for him. Give him the golf clap. Thanks, man. Yeah, that match between me and Beto, or I think Beto West 999, or I forgot what his name is, but I'm pretty sure he's experiencing the exact same issues. Anytime I see any kind of anytime I see any kind of frame drops, rollback, you know, any kind of lag, stuttering on my end, it is definitely happening on his end. So, for example, when I see him jump, I will see a lot of frames of animation missing, so it looks like he's teleporting. But on his screen, he'll see me, every time I walk back, forward, it'll look like I'm basically teleporting. So, it's a big problem for everybody, for both parties. It's definitely the number one thing, the most legitimate thing to be salty about. What are you watching? You're giggling like a giggly goo back there. You're giggling like a giggly goo. god. Oh! Dragon. Oh. Okay, well, that was supposed to be a dragon punch, but instead it came out a fireball. It's okay. It's alright, guys. It's alright. Oh, very nice. Cool. Come back. I'm coming back. Ah, dang. I think he's not too experienced on how to shadow counter. That's unfortunate. He could have done a huge punish on me on that at that point. This guy's 69 wasn't enough, but he needed two 69s. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. You know, Shadow Beats, I've been experiencing the same issues with Google Chrome trying to work Twitch. For some reason, it just does not want to work at the moment. I was actually trying to look at some streams earlier today on Chrome, and it pooped. It just wouldn't work. Was that 3 new subs today? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Did we get 2 or 3 new subs today? I think it was 3. I think 3. Right? Oh gosh, man. I don't know. I'm just so freaking happy whenever somebody subs to the channel. It's amazing. I'm glad I'm able to provide the adequate amount of entertainment for you guys at home, whether you're at home or work or on the toilet. It's totally fine by me. I'm glad that I'm able to bring it. And guys, if you have any questions about any matchups or anything about the mechanics, please let me know. I'll be happy, and my chat will be happy to answer for you. Oh. Oh, nice. Very nice. Uh-oh. God, did you see that rollback? Now, it showed for a split second and he blocked it. But right after that, it actually turned into a hit animation. See, at that point, that's when things can get really confusing. Because it tricks you into thinking that you know for sure that they're going to block or whatever. And then when the animation shows, it's like, oh, what? It actually hit? That's kind of weird, and you kind of forget about it. If that makes any sense. Whoop, hello. Hey, where are you going? Come back here. Uh-oh. Okay. I need Shadow Eclipse. He needs a Shadow Eclipse me whenever I'm jumping in like that. He cannot let me just jump in for free. Ugh. I've got to confess, you guys, this is my first sub ever on Twitch, hence why it counts as double points. Shoink, well, I am honored to be your first ever sub, my bud. Thank you so much for choosing me as your first sub. I really appreciate it, dude. I was his first. Shoink taught me the ways of being a man. 3 subs, got it. Thank you, everybody. Fuck yeah, 3 subs, man. We're doing so good. We're almost at 70 subs. Can you believe it? Ridiculous. Or we're almost at 60. Excuse me. Or maybe we might be at 60. I can't. I gotta take a look at it. How he does the opener and a linker? Well, NV Cano, anytime you jump in with a hit or anything like that, that counts as an opener. And then a linker is a special move that requires a specific string of buttons. So like, let's say 4 down back punch. You know, that's Jago's little sword linker that you see me do. Oh. Jab, jab. Gotcha. Dramon Kuratani! How are you, my friend? Dude, guys, have I got a thing to talk to you guys about? The first ever Sadira that I ever ran into was Mr. Dramon Kuratani. When I first met him, he made my life miserable. He made my life an absolute hell because he was doing things I've never seen before, ever, as Sadira. Holy crap, all jabs. I think that was jabs. That was cool. Gotcha. Oh, you got me. Oh. Nice. That was eventually going to happen. Very nice, very nice. Actually, yes, altered. Half of that goes to Twitch, and half of that actually goes to me. Thank you for asking. Oh. Gotcha. Dang it, you tricky. Do the wing kicks. 1, 2, 3. Ah. What was I gonna say though? But oh yeah, Dramon Kuratani, dude. The first ever Sadira I've ever ran to in my Killer Instinct history was Dramon Kuratani. Dramon was responsible for teaching me the Sadira matchup. He was the one guy that I trained with, that I sparred with, and you know, he was awesome enough to just, you know, take the time, play with me, you know, on ranked or on exhibition, and we had a great time. He literally showed me like everything that Sadira could do, like all the setups that you can think of. It was pretty damn cool. And I was just like, dude, Dramon, you know you're a pioneer of these setups now. The thing with Dramon is he's so mellow, he's so laid back that, you know, it does suck that we don't see much of him in streams and all that. And I really miss, you know, playing with him. Everyone misses playing with him. Every time he steps into a chat room, everyone immediately says, "Hey, Dramon, how are you, man? How are you?" You know, and it's just like, dude, you know, so if we can all get Dramon to start playing again, or to play more, let's give him that positive energy, man. I actually met Dramon at SCR, my very first tournament. He was really cool. I hung out with him, C88 Will, Pusha T. I hung out with Shinku. You know, I hung out with all of them, and they were so cool, man. So just that alone, you know, made me feel comfortable enough to, you know, hang out with the guy, and remembering that he taught me a lot of the things that I never thought I would learn, you know, back then. So, Dramon, buddy, thank you. I appreciate it, dude. Oh. And I hope you pick up the game even more now because of the motivation that everyone in the chat room wants you to play more. Mr. Sneaky Pants. I remember when he told everybody he wasn't going to SCR, and I went there and he said hi to me, and I'm like, hey, who's this guy? He's like, oh, it's Dramon. I'm like, what? You said you weren't going, you freaking lying POS. So, yeah, man. Dramon. Honestly, it's usually like the very first people that I meet in tournaments that I really hold dear to my heart. You know, I really feel like they're my really good friends that I met. You know, so that's why, you know, when I met Dramon, Shinku, Ki Tim, Arizona Saber, who else? C88 Will, you know, Pusha T. I might have said 1 or 2 names over and over again. Then I immediately, you know, I can never forget about them, ever. And it feels great to meet, like, the people that I first trained with. It felt great. It felt amazing. Can I do one of my legendary crack open a Dr. Pepper mid-combo deal? I'm sorry, but here, listen to this. It's a bottle now. It's not a can anymore.